The Speaker recognizes Representative Geiss.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Over the last 6 years, I've heard the term local control used maybe as much as transparency. Those have been kind of the buzzword bingo here in the House. And so this bill here today would strip away local control from our cities, our townships, and other governmental entities. There are many issues that aren't dealt with on a state level, and by state law, any political subdivision has the right to enact ordinances to prescribe and rectify issues that come before them. When we talk about toy guns, we only have to look back a few weeks to see that there was a child in Cleveland brandishing a fake gun. It was reported that it was a real gun. While I was on the Taylor City Council, we had a similar circumstance at Southland Mall, where we had some teenagers running around shooting each other with airsoft guns. And what we did to make that, to try to rectify that in local ordinance, is that it is illegal in the city of Taylor and in many other local jurisdictions to brandish, to wave about, to use in a threatening manner a toy gun in a public place. That ordinance would be stripped away under this piece of legislation. Now, the House and the Senate have discussed different issues, such as the last term. Reportedly, there has been a rise in the popularity of imitation firearms that greatly resemble real guns. If toys and other imitation firearms do not have colored markings on the tip of the barrel, these items can be mistaken for authentic weapons. Conversely, a firearm altered with colored markings can be mistaken for a toy. There have been incidents in which at least 2 Michigan communities where imitation firearms were mistaken for the real thing, and tragedy was narrowly averted. More recently, another example in Texas, a teenage boy with a pellet gun that appeared to be a real firearm was shot and killed by police when he refused orders to drop his weapon. Some people believe that to discourage the use of altered imitation real firearms, there needs to be regulations. Now, the state hasn't taken up that legislation. Many local communities would say that you can't take a black marker and color over that orange tip on a fake gun. And the reason why, under federal law, that orange tip needs to be there is because kids have died. So we haven't looked at the big picture here. Now, whether or not we want to say that we are the only ones that have purview over the regulations of toy guns, you can't strip away the locals before we do our work here. And we haven't done our work here. And it's my fear that by passing this, another small child will be mistakenly shot, that there will be confusion, there will be police called to the scene, and a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, an 8-year-old will lose their life. I don't think that this bill at this time should be moved forward until the legislature takes care of all those underlying issues. I urge a no vote. Thank you.